Sutra of the Past Vows of Earth Store Bodhisattva, Chapter 1, Part 1. Thus I have heard. At one time, the Buddha was in the Triastrimsha heaven, speaking Dharma for his mother. At that time, uncountably many Buddhas and great Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas from infinite worlds in the 10 directions, assembled to praise how Shakyamuni Buddha is able to manifest powerfully great wisdom and spiritual penetrations in the evil world of the 5 turbidities. They lauded how he regulates and subdues obstinate beings, so they learn what causes suffering and what brings bliss. Each sent his attendants to pay their respects to the world-honored one. At that time, the thus come one smiled and emitted billions of great light clouds. There was a light cloud of great fullness, a light cloud of great compassion, a light cloud of great wisdom, a light cloud of great prajna, a light cloud of great samadhi, a light cloud of great auspiciousness, a light cloud of great blessings, a light cloud of great merit, a light cloud of great refuge, and a light cloud of great praise. After emitting indescribably many light clouds, he also uttered many wonderful subtle sounds. There was the sound of Dana Paramita, the sound of Shila Paramita, the sound of Shanti Paramita, the sound of Virya Paramita, the sound of Dana Paramita, and the sound of Prajna Paramita. There was the sound of compassion, the sound of joyous giving, the sound of liberation, the sound of no outflows, the sound of wisdom, the sound of great wisdom, the sound of the lion's roar, the sound of the great lion's roar, the sound of thunderclouds, and the sound of great thunderclouds. After he uttered indescribably many sounds, countless millions of gods, dragons, ghosts, and spirits from the Saha and other worlds also gathered in the palace of the Triastrimsha heaven. They came from the heaven of the 4 kings, the Triastrimsha heaven, the Suyama heaven, the Tushita heaven, the blissful transformations heaven, and the heaven of comfort gained through others' transformations. They came from the heaven of the multitudes of Brahma, the heaven of the ministers of Brahma, the heaven of the great Brahma Lord, the heaven of lesser light, the heaven of limitless light, the heaven of light sound, the heaven of lesser purity, the heaven of limitless purity, and the heaven of universal purity. They came from the birth of blessings heaven, the love of blessings heaven, the abundant fruit heaven, the no thought heaven, the no affliction heaven, the no heat heaven, the good views heaven, the good manifestation heaven, the ultimate form heaven, the Maheshvara heaven, and so forth, to the heaven of the station of neither thought nor non-thought. All those groups of gods, dragons, ghosts, and spirits came and gathered together. Moreover, sea spirits, river spirits, stream spirits, tree spirits, mountain spirits, earth spirits, brook and marsh spirits, sprout and seedling spirits, day, night, and space spirits, heaven spirits, food and drink spirits, grass and wood spirits, and other such spirits from the Saha and other worlds came and gathered together. In addition, all the great ghost kings from the Saha and other worlds came and gathered together. They were the Ghost King Evil Eyes, the Ghost King Blood Drinker, the Ghost King Essence and Energy Eater, the Ghost King Fetus and Egg Eater, the Ghost King Spreader of Sickness, the Ghost King Collector of Poisons, the Ghost King Kind-Hearted, the Ghost King Blessings and Benefits, the Ghost King Great Regard and Respect, and others. At that time, Shakyamuni Buddha said to the Dharma Prince, Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Manjushri, as you regard these Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, gods, dragons, ghosts, and spirits from this land and other lands who are now gathered in the Triastrimsha heaven, do you know their number? Manjushri said to the Buddha, World-honored one, even if I were to measure and reckon with my spiritual powers, for 1,000 eons, I would not be able to know their number. The Buddha told Manjushri, regarding them with my Buddha eye, I also cannot count them all. Those beings have been taken across, are being taken across, will be taken across, have been brought to accomplishment, are being brought to accomplishment, or will be brought to accomplishment by Earth Store Bodhisattva throughout many eons. Manjushri said to the Buddha, "World-honored one, throughout many eons I have cultivated good roots, and my wisdom was certified as unobstructed. When I hear what the Buddha says, I immediately accept it with faith. But sound hearers of small attainment, gods, dragons, and the rest of the Eightfold Division, and beings in the future who hear the thus come one's true and sincere words, will certainly harbor doubts. Even if they receive the teaching most respectfully, they will still be unable to avoid slandering it. My only wish is that the world-honored one will proclaim for everyone what practices Earth Store Bodhisattva did. Tell us what vows he made while on the level of planting causes that now enable him to succeed in doing such inconceivable deeds." The Buddha said to Manjushri, "By way of analogy, suppose that each blade of grass, tree, forest, rice plant, hemp stalk, bamboo, reed, mountain, rock, and mote of dust in a 3,000 great thousand-world system were a Ganges river. Then suppose that each grain of sand in each of those Ganges rivers were a world, and that each mote of dust in each of those worlds were an eon. Then suppose each mote of dust accumulated in each of those eons were itself an eon. The time elapsed since Earth Store Bodhisattva was certified to the position of the 10th ground is 1,000 times longer than that in the above analogy. Even longer was the time he dwelled on the levels of Sound Hearer and Pratika Buddha. Manjushri, the awesome spiritual strength and vows of this Bodhisattva are inconceivable. If good men or women in the future hear this Bodhisattva's name, praise him, behold and bow to him, call his name, make offerings to him, or if they draw, carve, cast, sculpt, or make lacquered images of him, such people will be reborn in the heaven of the 33 100 times and will never fall into the evil paths." Manjushri, indescribably many eons ago, during the time of a Buddha named Lion Sprint, complete in the 10,000 practices thus come one, Earth Store Bodhisattva. Mahasattva was the son of a great elder. That elder's son, upon observing the Buddha's hallmarks and fine features and how the 1,000 blessings adorned him, asked that Buddha what practices and vows made him so magnificent. Lion Sprint complete in the 10,000 practices thus come one, then said to the elder's son, "If you wish to have a body like mine, you must first spend a long time liberating beings who are undergoing suffering." Manjushri, that comment caused the elder's son to make a vow. "From now until the ends of future time, throughout uncountable eons, I will use expansive expedient means to help beings in the 6 paths who are suffering for their offenses. Only when they have all been liberated will I myself become a Buddha." From the time he made that great vow in the presence of that Buddha until now, hundreds of thousands of Nayutas of inexpressibly many eons have passed, and still he is a Bodhisattva.